So we're here at the ECIS Annual Conference of Educators in Copenhagen, Denmark, with more than 1,000 teachers and administrators from around the world. I'm here with Craig Messina, Dean of Students at the American School of Paris and founder of Z School, the International School of Social Entrepreneurship. So what do you think of the conference so far?
It's been a fantastic conference. We've been here, this is now the second day. I've heard some incredible speakers. There's some clear themes that are developing along the lines of how students really get excited about these big projects and the opportunity to generate their own ideas and to collaborate on others around those ideas. And I'm sure it's not a coincidence that this theme keeps coming back and back, but it's been inspiring.
And you talked a lot about your presentation about service learning and for students how they can learn to serve the community. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got interested in that? Yeah,
so I'm actually here presenting with Beatrice Motamedi, who's the Executive Director of Global Student Square. And that is just a perfect example of a project-based learning, in this case around media literacy and global citizenship. The things that Beatrice has been able to do with students at the American School of Paris to help get them engaged around the refugee crisis in Paris, and the things that students have been able to generate with each other has been truly inspiring. So I think the presentation was really well received, and there's clearly a need for that in schools.
And tell me a little bit about your project, the Z School. What exactly is that?
Well, it's very much linked to Global Student Square in the sense that we're trying to give students, instead of giving them a cookie-cutter opportunity, we're trying to invite students to generate ideas, right? To try to empathize, what are the problems that need to be solved, to find that problem, come up with possible solutions, and to test it and to get feedback on that. So in my case, so Kellen, growing up, you probably heard over and over about the importance of community service or service learning, right? I heard the same growing up. And very often, schools do not help students to actually understand what that means. And so students on their own have to come up with their definition. What does it look like when I do it well? And in many cases, there's a lot of superficial and even sort of counting of hours, checking boxes type of thinking that goes on. And that's an opportunity wasted. In some cases, it's even unethical if we're going to pat people on the back for doing things that require minimal thought and engagement. And ideally, we want people to not only engage in something really meaningful, but that is generated from themselves, that excites them, that's when the best learning takes place, and to develop skills that they're going to be able to use for the rest of their lives. So the Z School is very much that. We apply the skills of entrepreneurship, which are tangible, and you help students to use those skills to help their communities. So you're effectively writing a business plan, but in the case of service, you're writing a social impact plan.
And is this for students at the American School of Paris? Is it for people around the world? How does it work?
So initially, this is something that we are piloting at the American School of Paris, but the vision is to create something which is easily bottled, replicable, that could be shared with students in any school, in anywhere, in any language. Simplicity is best. Something that students for free can learn these skills and they can apply it in the appropriate way for their community and their community's needs.
And what's the platform? Is it online? Is it taught in a classroom? How is it going to work?
It'll be an online program. So there will be some teaching in classrooms as well, and we'll be offering workshops in different schools to develop these skills. But the vision is to make this free for all, to have it available online or in mobile devices. And anyone who has an interest in developing the skills of social entrepreneurship will be able to.
Wow.